Life on Earth is powered by a star, our Sun, 93 million miles away. Every morning, as the sun rises above the horizon, it bathes our planet in light and warmth, awakening the world below. This daily event is more than just a beautiful spectacle. It is the very heartbeat of our planet's ecosystems. For plants, sunlight is the engine of existence, captured through photosynthesis. This remarkable process allows plants to harness the sun's energy, converting it into the fuel they need to survive and thrive. Without this ability, life on Earth would look very different. Plants transform water and carbon dioxide into sugars, fueling their growth. With each breath, they take in carbon dioxide from the air, and with every drop of water absorbed through their roots, they prepare the ingredients for a chemical reaction that sustains not only themselves, but all life that depends on them. Every leaf acts as a natural solar panel, catching the sun's rays. The intricate network of veins within each leaf transports water and nutrients, while the green pigment chlorophyll captures sunlight, setting the stage for photosynthesis to occur. This energy not only sustains the plant but forms the base of nearly every food chain. From the tiniest insect nibbling on a leaf to the largest herbivore grazing in a meadow, all depend on the energy first captured by plants. In this way, plants serve as the foundation for entire ecosystems, supporting countless forms of life. Without sunlight, the vibrant greens of our world would vanish, and life as we know it would unravel. Plants deprived of light quickly lose their color and vitality, and the ripple effect would be felt throughout the animal kingdom, including humans. Sunlight also signals seeds to sprout, stems to grow upward, and flowers to bloom at the right time. Plants are finely tuned to the rhythms of the sun, responding to its presence with remarkable precision. This timing ensures that each stage of growth happens when conditions are just right. The plant's structure, color, and daily rhythms are all shaped by its need for light. Leaves turn and twist to follow the sun's path, maximizing their exposure. Even the vibrant colors of flowers and fruits are influenced by the quality and quantity of sunlight they receive. Beneath the surface, roots stretch out to gather water and minerals, while above ground, stems and leaves reach for the sky. This coordinated effort is all in pursuit of one thing: capturing the energy that streams from our distant star. When we look at a plant, we witness a master of energy conversion, a living testament to the sun's power. Each green leaf is a silent, tireless worker, transforming sunlight into the building blocks of life. This need for light is the starting point of our story, revealing the delicate balance between a plant and its star. The relationship is ancient, intricate, and essential, shaping the world in ways we often overlook. It's a partnership that requires careful balance to sustain life. The sun gives, the plant receives, and in return, plants provide the oxygen we breathe and the food we eat, a cycle that connects us all to the source of life itself. The sun, while essential for life on Earth, can sometimes become a double-edged sword for plants. Its light and warmth are the driving forces behind photosynthesis, but when the sun's rays become too intense, they can overwhelm even the hardiest of plants. During the peak hours of midday, sunlight can be relentless, bathing fields and gardens in a harsh, unyielding glare. Excess sunlight doesn't just provide more energy, it can actually overload the plant's ability to process it. The delicate machinery inside each leaf, responsible for turning sunlight into food, can become damaged. This leads to visible signs of stress, like scorched or discolored leaves, as the plant struggles to cope with the onslaught. As the temperature rises, water evaporates from the leaves at a rapid pace, much faster than the roots can absorb and replace it. This imbalance causes the plant to wilt, its leaves drooping and soil turning dry and cracked. Dehydration sets in quickly, leaving the plant vulnerable and weak. The drooping leaves are more than just a sign of thirst. They're a desperate attempt by the plant to conserve what little water remains. By reducing the surface area exposed to the sun, the plant tries to minimize further water loss. But this comes at a cost to its overall health. Intense ultraviolet radiation from the sun can penetrate plant tissues, harming cells and destroying chlorophyll, the pigment that makes photosynthesis possible. This process, known as photooxidation, leaves behind brown, crispy edges and sunburn spots, further reducing the plant's ability to create food. The very energy that sustains life can, in excess, become a force of destruction. Over time, even the healthiest plants can succumb to the relentless power of the sun, their leaves fading and their growth stunted. To survive these harsh conditions, plants have evolved a remarkable defense. They close their stomata, the tiny pores on their leaves, to prevent further water loss. But this survival tactic comes with a price. When the stomata close, photosynthesis grinds to a halt, and the plant can no longer produce the energy it needs to grow. It's a difficult trade-off. Protect against dehydration or risk starvation. Plants must constantly weigh their need for sunlight and water, making split-second adjustments to survive in an ever-changing environment. When conditions become too extreme, the plant's focus shifts entirely from growth to survival. New leaves and flowers are put on hold, and all available energy is directed towards simply staying alive. This battle isn't just visible on the surface. It happens within every cell, every vein, and every leaf. The plant's internal systems are constantly working to repair damage, conserve resources, and adapt to the changing light. Too much sun can turn a life-giver into a formidable adversary, challenging the very survival of the plants it once nourished. Plants must constantly balance their need for sunlight with the ever-present risk of damage, adapting in real time to the world around them. In this delicate dance with the sun, survival depends on finding just the right amount of light. Plants can get sunburned, a condition called sunscald. High light and heat cause direct tissue damage, cells die, and the injury is often permanent. Sunscald appears as bleached, whitish, or yellowish patches where chlorophyll has been destroyed. Damaged areas turn brown or black, becoming thin and brittle. Fruits like tomatoes and apples are especially vulnerable, developing sunken, leathery spots. These patches can invite mold and fungi, ruining the fruit. Sunscald often strikes when plants are suddenly exposed to intense sun, such as after pruning or moving outdoors. Leaves and fruits unaccustomed to direct sunlight are most at risk. Gradual adjustment is key to preventing this damage. Before sunscald, plants show subtle signs of too much light. Leaves fade from deep green to pale yellow, a sign of chlorosis as chlorophyll breaks down. Wilting during hot afternoons signals water loss outpacing absorption. Brown, crispy edges and tips reveal where cells have died from dehydration. Stunted growth, small new leaves, and lack of flowers or fruit indicate ongoing stress. Even with watering, poor performance may mean too much direct sun. These symptoms are the plant's way of signaling distress. Recognizing them early can prevent permanent damage. Adjusting light exposure can help restore plant health. Sun damage on leaves and fruit reveals the severity of exposure. Broad-leafed plants show large bleached patches, dead zones where cells are destroyed. Tougher leaves may yellow or bronze with brown, crispy margins. Small brown or black spots can mimic disease, but are actually sunburns. On fruits, sunscald starts as soft, pale spots that become sunken and leathery. Damaged fruit is prone to rot and mold, threatening the entire harvest. Apples may develop dark, rough patches. Berries can have white, hardened drupelets. These symptoms result from overexposure to the sun's rays. Monitoring leaves and fruit helps identify sun stress early. Timely intervention can save both plant and produce. Plants have evolved remarkable ways to protect themselves from intense sunlight. Many produce pigments like anthocyanins and carotenoids, which absorb excess light and UV radiation. Some plants grow fine, silvery hairs, tomentum, that reflect sunlight and reduce water loss. Succulents use a waxy coating, the epicuticular wax, to reflect light and retain moisture. These adaptations act as natural sunscreens and cooling systems. Leaf orientation is another strategy. Some plants angle their leaves to minimize midday sun exposure. The compass plant, for example, orients leaves north-south to avoid the harshest rays. These physical and behavioral adaptations help plants survive in sun-drenched environments. Each strategy is a testament to nature's ingenuity. Plants constantly adjust to balance light absorption and protection. Their survival depends on these clever defenses. Plants are masters of survival, going far beyond simple physical barriers. They use a remarkable array of physiological and behavioral adaptations to thrive, especially when faced with the challenge of high light and intense sun. These strategies are not just passive. They involve active responses that help plants avoid damage and make the most of their environment. One key adaptation is the control of stomata, tiny pores on the leaf surface. Plants can close these pores during the hottest parts of the day to conserve precious water, reducing the risk of dehydration. When conditions are less harsh, they open the stomata to allow gas exchange, balancing the need for photosynthesis with water conservation. Inside the leaf, the xanthophyll cycle acts like a safety valve. It allows leaves to dissipate excess light energy as harmless heat, protecting the delicate photosynthetic machinery from being overwhelmed. This process is crucial for preventing sunburn and long-term damage to the plant's cells. Sun-grown plants often develop smaller, thicker leaves that are packed with protective pigments. These pigments, such as anthocyanins and carotenoids, act like natural sunscreens, absorbing and reflecting harmful rays. Waxy coatings and dense leaf structures further reduce water loss and shield sensitive tissues. Many plants also grow in a compact, layered fashion. This allows upper leaves to shade the lower ones, creating a natural canopy that reduces overall exposure to intense sunlight and helps maintain moisture within the plant community. Some plants, like cacti and succulents, have evolved even more specialized strategies. They use cam photosynthesis, opening their stomata only at night to collect carbon dioxide. By keeping their pores closed during the day, they minimize water loss while still being able to photosynthesize efficiently in the harshest conditions. Thanks to these remarkable adaptations, plants can not only survive but truly thrive in some of the world's hottest, driest, and sunniest environments, from deserts to open grasslands. The interplay of structure, chemistry, and behavior all contribute to a plant's ability to protect itself from the sun. Each adaptation is a piece of a complex puzzle that ensures survival. Even within the same species, plants can look dramatically different depending on their light environment. Sun-grown and shade-grown individuals may vary in color, thickness, and overall form, each tailored to their unique surroundings. Over millions of years, evolution has equipped plants with an incredible toolkit to handle a wide range of conditions, from deep shade to blazing sun and drought. The story of plant survival is one of constant adaptation, innovation, and resilience, a testament to the ingenuity of life on Earth. Gardeners play a vital role in protecting plants from sun damage. Providing shade with cloths or structures shields vulnerable plants during peak sun. Deep, early morning watering helps plants withstand heat and reduces evaporation. Mulching keeps soil cool and retains moisture, gradually acclimating new plants to sunlight. Hardening off prevents shock and sun scald. Choosing the right plant for each garden spot is crucial. Sun lovers for bright areas, shade lovers for protected spots. Observing your garden's light patterns helps match plants to their ideal conditions. By working with nature, we create resilient, healthy gardens. Simple interventions can make a world of difference. Our care helps plants maintain their delicate balance with the sun. The story of plants and the sun is one of balance and adaptation. Sunlight powers life, but too much can harm or even destroy. Plants have evolved ingenious ways to harness and survive the sun's energy. Their resilience is a testament to nature's creativity. As caretakers, we help maintain this balance, providing shade, water, and the right environment. Understanding a plant's needs is an act of respect for nature's complexity. By honoring their ancient partnership with the sun, we help life flourish. The right amount of sunlight is the key to a thriving, beautiful world.